when you're younger in your 20s, like who the fuck wants to get married and settle down?
Yeah.
Some people, but not me at that point.
Yeah.
I was like, I want to feel the thrill. I want to be getting my head bashed into the mattress. I want to be getting flipped upside down. And then I want to be getting ghosted the next day. I want to have my heart ripped out of my chest. And I want to do it all over again and then some. And then when you get a little older, you're kind of like, I literally don't have time.
So what were you saying about not having fun?
I'm done having fun. I'm done having fun. I had so much fun in my 20s. So much fun with so many men. Too much fun, honestly. I think I, reached the fun limit. But I'm serious about dating. I'm in my 30s. I have a plan. I have a time frame. I have deadlines.
Right.
I want a baby in a year. I just froze my eggs. I want a ring in 9 months, and I want to be married a year and a half, maybe 2 years. So I'm looking for someone who is at that level.
Well, this
is willing to meet me at that level.
For sure. This is our first date, so
yeah,
I feel
know.
Like
that's why I'm being crystal clear, because so many men who look just like you have just wasted years of my life, and I'm so sick of it, and I'm not going to let it happen.
Well, I thought you were trying to have fun, so it's like...
No, I'm not. I'm not having fun. I'm done having fun.
Right, you're done with fun now, but before...
I had so much fun.
Yeah, that much is clear.
With a lot of men.
Yeah, I'm picturing a lot of things
and
right now.
And I don't need to do it anymore. And honestly, you're really not my type. My friend told me to go out with you because she seems like you're the type that wants to settle down. So...
Okay.
Normally I don't go for you, but I feel like maybe you're at the same place in your life and my life.
I don't know. Yeah, this might not.
Quick break, fellas. Before we continue, my name is Freud. I own this channel and I run 5 other Faceless YouTube channels behind the scenes. And if you're watching this, I already know something about you. Working hard, you're putting in the hours, and the math still isn't working in your favor. Rent goes up, bills go up, the money you send home goes up, and the paychecks stay the same. Here's what nobody told you. The men who actually escape don't escape by working harder. They escape by building something that pay them while they sleep. And the single best version of that right now is Faceless YouTube channel, running on AI. Similar to this one that you are actually watching right now, believe it or not. No camera, no face, no quitting your job, just a quick asset that earn money in the background. And I'm not talking about theory, I'm talking about what I'm actually working on. Man Guide, which I personally own, has done over 300,000 and bring over $60,000 a year on autopilot. Another channel of mine posts 600,000 just uploading celebrity gossip. And now that we've automated the whole thing with AI, this one video right here actually made over $10,000, and it took less than a day to actually produce that one single video. A third channel, Sigma Trait, did $90,000 in less than 12 months. All of those channels are faceless. You guys subscribe and watch this video, which I appreciate you guys because you guys contribute to me making that money. And YouTube just paying for getting the views in those channels in general. And this is all while I sleep. This is the model. I'm running a 5-day challenge to walk you through the entire build, exactly the way I do it. By the 5th day, you have a live Faceless YouTube channel, your first AI generated video published, and a real plan to scale and have a second income. But here's the thing, I'm only running this once this week, and I don't open it to tire kicker or time waster. Before you join, you lock in your seat, it's only $39 just to make sure you're actually gonna show up to the call, you have some commitment. And it's gonna be over 5 day, 5 evening, 1 real asset, 1 serious step. Link is gonna be in the description. Lock your seat before they're gone. I'm capping this cohort because every man who joined get time on the phone with me, and there's only so much time that I can actually give to go around. Now back to the video.
As a man, you probably swallow your emotions and do your work regardless of how you feel. And if you happen to get lazy at some point and forget your responsibilities, you can't blame the world. It's just what you've got to do. Modern day women, especially single moms who chose a bad guy, love talking about oppression and not getting what they deserve. Give me a break. The most ruthless claim that no one deserves anything. That's why I always recommend other men to get out of relationships where they give them all, but the woman is not giving anything in return. The same applies to women. However, you know how much some individuals love complicating themselves and sticking with detrimental people. Some single moms did not choose to be so, but it just happened because the husband passed away during a war, a disease, or something genuinely harsh. The single moms I refer to are rather those who freely choose the guys who went inside of them and dared to blame external agents rather than their own choices. Thankfully, some women hold other women accountable.
Girls with no fathers in the home have lower self-esteem. Okay, fine, that sucks, but Also, women with low self-esteem are more promiscuous. No-father families more likely to be victims of abuse, especially with single mothers. The more opportunities a child has to interact with the biological father, the less likely they are to commit a crime or have contact with the juvenile justice system. Okay, another way to say that is men and women who are incarcerated, the population of the prisons mostly encompass fatherless homes. Now, here's something that no one else has mentioned, which I think is cool, and I don't really say this eloquently. If a man and wife raise a child, they're less likely to end up in jail, but they have the same statistical chance as children raised by just their father. So if we want to keep children, adults, out of prison, mother, father, or just father. Well, we don't want to hear just father, so let's try to keep the families intact. I think that just seems better.
In today's video, guys, I will talk about single moms who excuse themselves, why they're not the type to marry, and something even more outrageous. Namely, how they weaponize their kids against the baby's daddy. Stick around because I'm sure you're going to love this one. But before we go any further, let me share the comment of the day. Shout out to Michael Hodnett. He said, by the time they want to settle, it's already too late for them. The trauma, attitude, and lots of bodies have made it impossible for them to even have a humane connection. Michael, you're absolutely right. Please don't forget to reach out to us by email to claim your $5. As usual, guys, I'll pick one comment from each video. It may be the funniest, the most liked, or one that touched me, so don't forget to leave a comment and you may be our next winner. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons too, guys, as it helps a lot. Now, back to the video. Embrace your masculinity. Single moms are a very sensitive topic because it's hard not to offend someone. You might use stats, data, research, and more to justify your points, but that's not enough for the easily offended to be satisfied and have a decent conversation. And don't get it twisted. I'm not roasting single moms or saying they're all evil. As I said before, some women don't choose to be single moms because shit happens. The dad passed away, the relationship did not work as expected, etc. That's understandable. Still, it's not your responsibility to save a woman from her past.
So Jasmine, how was dating for you? How'd that go?
I did have one serious relationship after I left my baby's father. It didn't work out because I had kids. And one day I came home from work and his bags were packed and he said, I can't do this. I can't play stepdad. I'm sorry. And he left.
Wow.
So, at that point is when I realized, oh crap, I'm a single mom. Like, this does put a damper on my marriage marketplace because men would be willing to sleep with me. But when it came to commitment and really like taking me home to mom and all of those things, it was just like, I'm not sure because I don't want to lead you on and think that this is going to be more than fun. So it was definitely a huge eye-opener.
It's kind of refreshing to hear a woman who admits that men choosing not to date single moms have sound reasons. Everyone is free to make their own choices, right? Therefore, as a man, you're also free to choose who you hang out with. If you happen to date a single mom seriously, you will probably face a lot of trouble and be forced to clean up someone else's mess. If you like complicating your life, go ahead, but that's not the best thing to do. Now, let's take a look at the stats you might be familiar with.
I'll get to the rule. 63% of youth suicides, are from single mother homes. 90% of homelessness and runaway children are from single mother homes.
You can't put that on the mother.
85% of children who show behavioral disorders are from single mother homes. 80% of therapists with anger problems are from single mother homes. 71% of high school dropouts are from single mother homes. 70% of youths in operated institutions are from single mother homes. 80% of all the youths that are in prison are from single mother homes.
So how are you going to blame the woman then?
Well, he didn't blame
Because
guys, why is your immediate reaction you're blaming the woman when he's just reading a stat?
Because I think where this conversation was going was like, you know what, women need to behave, women need to act correctly, and then life would be sweet. There'd be more nuclear families. Like, that's not the...
When men prefer childless women over single moms, they're not thinking of keeping them out of society. None of that. A man who wants to stay away from problems such as heartbreak and being used as a beta provider is indeed very intelligent. Why would you put yourself in that situation? I found an article titled, "The Single Mother Success Story is No Excuse for a Superiority Complex." The website name, Jezebel, is pretty interesting. Let's go through some telling paragraphs from the text. All the single mothers who struggle every day with mental illness, exhaustion, medical issues, or any number of other circumstances that make their parenting experience extremely difficult and taxing, and whose children pay the price of that absentee parent and the limitations of the one who is present. For all the single mothers who would not write an article saying how hard but superior it's been, I'm sure it is better than your alternative choice. But what we're looking for here are better choices and better resources, not to do it alone. Yes, it's terrific and wonderful when a single mother story is a success story, and I'm more than willing to bet that there are more of those stories than we typically see. But the stats are there for a reason, because usually it's really fucking hard. And the outcome doesn't always have the warm sheen of a sitcom-y Christmas special. The word stats refers to one of the previous clips, and it's insane how ignored this valuable information is. Women who choose to divorce a guy hoping that they'll pull off the boss lady narrative and be a single mom success story are just looking to prove something to society. Spoiler, in most cases, there's no happy ending.
I've been with guys that I've been absolutely in love with, but I know I'm very young. I'm only 20 years old. I know I'm not ready to get married, and they were closer to 30, if not a little bit over. And they want kids, they want marriage, and I'm just not. Even though I might love them at that time, I know I'm too young to know what I want for the rest of my life, and I've had to let go of those relationships. And we're still great friends.
If you're too young to know what you want, then how do you know those guys are not what you want?
Because I know I need to explore more. I need to live my life by myself.
Listen,
When I say that I'm single,
There just
I'm
made no
20.
logical sense.
Okay, look, I have a kid. I used to be like that until I had my kid. Now that I have my kid, like, I might be this, I'm a boss bitch, but deep down in my heart, I would do absolutely anything to be at home and be like always with my child.
There you go.
But unfortunately,
and have a man protecting you. Stop acting like, stop leaving out the man part.
Right.
Because for you to be home with your child, that means you got a man holding you down, protecting you.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, he's right. And that shit's hard. Like, but unfortunately, since I'm by myself, I gotta hustle, you know?
Yeah.
But I would do anything to have a man like that.
That's what we saying. That's exactly.
Thank you. God bless you. God bless you for telling the fucking truth. God bless you for telling the truth. Talking about Instagram over a real nigga.
If the hustle is hard, hustling while taking care of a kid is a big deal. Look, I'm not denying the complexity of raising a kid all alone. Plus, imagine the guilt of knowing you're not giving your kid the best upbringing and environment to live in. I applaud this woman's honesty because she acknowledged her mistakes, which is something many modern-day women fail at. Anyway, this girl is not facing the consequences of her actions, but that's just how life is. Let's keep on reading the article. The last paragraph is very telling. Listen up. I could only guess that when most women become pregnant, their hope for their children usually involves maximum resources. Most women want a partner to help out. Most women prefer to have money, a job, time, good schools, and loads of opportunities. What people can't always control is whether that will all work out. We make the best of what we have, and yes, sometimes that turns out pretty great. Just like in two-parent households, there are good parents and bad parents. There are also children who have a number of issues, no matter how loving their parent is, parents are, deeming them, as the author puts it, useless. Note the phrase, most women want a partner to help out. This translates to, single moms want a partner to help out. The girl in the last clip proves this point. The sad part is that single moms want this partner, but when the willing man enters the relationship, he gets almost zero benefits and even gets used as a provider, chauffeur, and many other unpaid positions. The single mom can just quit the relationship at any time. do yourself a favor and don't date or marry a single mom. Stay strong, guys. As always, I wish you tremendous success. Now it's your turn. What do you think? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Remember that if you leave the best comment, you will get $5. Thank you so much for watching. If you found value in this video, hit the like and subscribe buttons, ring the notification bell so you don't miss out on future uploads, drop a comment, and share it. See you in the next video.